Hey everybody, Coach Springer here with Spartan Performance Training, back with another car series. I have a lot on my mind from this morning and just the last few days. I've been really hard on the grind as far as camp, and then we have tournaments and AT&T Center coming up, so I apologize for not getting to you. But I have a good message today. This morning I was holding my son, trying to get him to go to sleep, and man, it just hit me how amazing it is and how special each child in this world really is. And, you know, I think about it, and I think, of course, yeah, I want my son to be a basketball player and, you know, all that stuff being who I am. But, you know, it goes just so much further than that. It just goes on to each kid has the possibility to be whatever they want to be, and it's so it's so endless, I should say, as far as what's out there for them. And I just think we need to play a bigger role in that. I think too many times, and I get caught up in the fact of basketball, but you know what? Basketball is just a small part of it. Basketball is a vehicle to bring more to these children's lives, to the youth's lives. And I think what I see a lot in that sport too is people just get so wrapped up in the competitiveness that they completely neglect the fact that we are here developing children. We're developing character and discipline, commitment, integrity, competitiveness, all that stuff. We're developing that just by using basketball as a vehicle. But everyone puts basketball as that high priority. We forget what it's about. Now, kind of the other part I want to talk about with this is, call you out. What are you doing to help the youth? And we may have kids, we're raising kids, that's good. But what are you doing to help others? They talk a lot about, and it's even before my time, that back in the day, it used to be a community thing. It used to be a community, the neighborhood that raised your children, not just you. I don't know how that. It was somewhat like that where I was growing up, but I don't know. But, we can still have that kind of community feeling. What can we do to reach out to those? Maybe to the more underprivileged kids. What can we do for them? What can we do for the ones that are starving in this country here? Or even just take care of home. What can we do for the kids in the neighborhood? I remember this. I used to live in this one apartment complex, and I used to love when the ice cream man came around, because every kid would come out the apartment, and I'd buy everybody ice cream just to make their day. Why not, right? So just small things like that. I just think we got to make kids' lives more special. All this stuff they talk about when violence is increasing. I was reading something about the obesity rate and the health problems kids are having these days that I don't know we never had before, but we got to do something. They need our guidance. They need us to bring them up and understand what it's about, what life's about, what success is about. And if we do that, we're just helping generations to come, because you think about it, all our bad habits are starting to fall on them. So now they're getting those, and they're developing more. So everything they got is going to compound when they give it to the next generation. Is that really the way we want it to go? We always talk about the problem. What about the solution? Hold on, I'm turning. Like I said, what about the solution? What are we doing to change it? And, maybe something small, maybe buying them ice cream that day wasn't the biggest thing, but for change anyway. But, at least you got to have the kids in mind. We got to have our youth in mind, and we got to be thinking about how can we develop them, how can we make them better, how can we make them stronger. And not only that, but leaders for the next generation. So that's my message for today, my challenge for today. Find something to do every day that you can do to better a kid's life. Not just your own if it's your own. I mean, obviously do that too, but find a way to better some kids' lives every day. All right, Coach Springer, I'll talk to you tomorrow.